Hey, this is Igor Orlicki from enlightened project. On today's walk, I would like to share some thoughts on how small things in life matter. Our society tends to emphasize how big successes matter, how great it is to climb the highest mountain, how great it is to get the biggest amount of money, how good it is to drive the best car in the neighborhood, how great it is to have the most friends, and so on and so on. It puts much less emphasis on how important the process of things growing is, or how small things matter. And I know, right, it's not easy to get out of this trap where we stop thinking in the terms that society and people around try to enforce on us, but these are only ideas, these are only concepts which are present around us often, but that doesn't make them the only absolute truth there is. Because the actual truth is that you have a choice. You can choose your ideas and belief sets if you decide to do so. Instead of passively accepting the core ideas that society or people around you put on you, or you put on yourself based on the observations you do, you can start consciously and reasonably pick the ideas and beliefs that you prefer to keep. And that is a major idea and concept to practice. Because as long as you get this ability to choose your own thoughts, choose your own beliefs later on, the more you can practice actually picking the ones which are useful for you. And I remember how I was comparing myself to this ideas of, hey, why I'm not a millionaire yet, right? There are so many people who are already doing so much better financial wise than me at my age or earlier, and I remember feeling depressed and not appreciating what I have already accomplished in my life, what I have done, what is around me, and the process that I'm in at all. And how long it took me to actually realize that I can find so much satisfaction and happiness in helping 2 or 3 people doing what I love, sharing the information that I'm really passionate about, and just enjoying the process of planting this tree and letting it grow as much as any successes that it might bring. This is a very core idea and very essential idea from the book, focused on the process and how the process of getting somewhere, realizing something is equally important no matter the size, how big idea is that. Obviously, if you are heavily dependent on ego right now, you might think to yourself that, hey, it's a nice thought, but it doesn't change how I feel, right? I understand that. I fully get it. Simply because if you've been swimming in the soup of ego and ego beliefs around you for months or maybe even years, probably years actually, it's not gonna be a super easy idea to implement and jump into like changing yourself just like that, just because you heard that thought. Hearing this thought, however, might be a major first step for you if you allow it to be. And instead of searching for additional 10 ideas, take this one and practice it for at least a few months. Yes, a few months. Practice and play with that whenever you find yourself not appreciating your current way of life, the small things in life, the process. Try to notice that and try to shift your thinking to either something else which is much more positive, like appreciation, or maybe just release the negative thought from you, so you have not put more wood into this negative fire. Okay? Just take this one thought, and I promise to you, I really promise to you, it's gonna change your life so much for the better. In my book, Unilight Me, which you can find details in the description, you can definitely find more ideas like this and on how to live a happier life. I encourage you to check it out and also to subscribe to my channel. You know how that works with YouTube. The more subscribers we have, the more we can spread the word. And I truly believe that there's value in this concept that I'm sharing, simply because I was the person that was deep in the ego himself, and it took me time, patience and practice to get over it. And the ideas from the book actually changed my life around and how I feel about life. I really hope it will do the same for you. Thank you for listening to this video, and talk to you in the next one.